And welcome into Friday. It is Friday, Scouters, Mountain students, families, community members. Welcome into the morning messages. It is Friday, February 5th, 2021. Hopefully you've had a great week so far and a fun weekend ahead planned. Welcome to Friday. You made it all the way through the week. Hopefully you're cruising right through your distance learning right now and headed toward the weekend. Thanks for tuning into the morning messages. Hey, Mr. Long, what do we need to know today on this Friday? Well, supply pickups were this week, but I want to make sure, did you get your things? Every Scouters Mountain family had something to pick up this week. And if you still haven't come, you can call the office. You can email me, and we'll make sure to get your stuff set outside for you to come by and pick it up during our regular hours, which are about 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock or so. If you can call us and say, hey, I forgot my supplies. Can I come pick them up? We're usually pretty good about putting them out on a windowsill somewhere safe where you can get them. Also, if you have diapers to donate, remember this last supply pickup round was during our diaper drive. So if you have any diapers to drop off, we can take those as well. We've got quite the pile set up now in the cafeteria that will donate to needy families at the Wichita Center to make sure that they get those diapers that maybe they can't afford or maybe cannot get to the store to purchase diapers. So super job with that. I'll get you a total very soon on how many packages of diapers we actually collected, but there's quite a pile that has collected in the cafeteria. So super job on that. Of course, we will continue to celebrate Black History Month throughout February. Super job by our students, and we'll get to that in just a few moments. I give you a certain prominent Black person in history. You tell me why that person is so important and why we should study that particular person. You did a super job this week. We'll continue that next week. We'll get to our person of interest coming up here in the morning messages. Nice job on that one. Oh, and just a reminder, I keep reminding you this, February is also a month when you get your report card. We're down to about a week before that second report card of the school year comes. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of your work done and being very responsible with all of your distance learning, because that report card is coming very soon. Along with that report card, you can log into PE, you can log into music, and as part of PE, actually it's a separate part of PE, but we've got our morning movement program going on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. We've had at least 40 kids every time so far on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. That's at 8:40. You can log into Mr. Long's Google Classroom. I think most of you have that login so far because that's where we go for assemblies as well. Keep logging in on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. It's so much fun to see all of you. We'll get some exercises, some stretching done. That's at 8:40 every Tuesday and Thursday morning. So basically every day that you don't find the morning messages, you can still log into Mr. Long's Google Classroom and find the morning movements. And keep logging into music, PE, and Mrs. Bell's Google Classrooms as well. I keep telling you that because you want to make sure you get the grade that you want on your report card in music and PE, because that's based on participation, which means you need to show that you've gone to Mrs. Carter's music Google Classroom, you've gone to Mr. Harrison's Google PE Classroom, and you can also go to Mrs. Bell's Google Classroom. There's no grade for that one, but also plenty of great stuff in there. So make sure you do that. And don't forget about the health and wellness website that Mr. Long has sent home. That link for a while. You can probably find that in your teacher's Google Classroom as well. Want to visit that. Remember, we don't have Mrs. Whiteley this year. All of your health and wellness lessons are on that health and wellness website. Lots of you doing a great job logging into music and PE at least twice a week so you can get the grade that you're hoping for on your report card, which comes out in about a week now. If you have any questions, you can always email Mr. Long. You know where to get a hold of me by now. There's the email address, longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Who has been celebrating a birthday this week? Well, just 5 of you. Earlier this week on Tuesday, it was Owen's birthday. Then on Wednesday, we had 2 birthdays. I thought we had 3. We had 2. Christian and Vincent were on Wednesday. Sana on Thursday. No birthdays today or tomorrow. And then Madeline, one of our kindergartners, celebrating a birthday on Super Bowl Sunday. Are you getting excited for the Super Bowl on Sunday? Those of you that are football fans, 5 birthdays this week. Happy birthday to all of them. Hopefully you received your special card and special prize in your mailbox for Mr. Long this week. And I hope all of you have a special birthday, especially Madeline, who's coming up on Sunday. The rest of you have celebrated your birthday so far this week, and maybe you have more celebration to do this weekend. So happy birthday to all of them. Our new daily challenge, well, it's the same every day this month because it is Black History Month in February. So every day we'll be looking at another prominent person who plays a role in Black history. Why is that person important? Why should we know all about that person? So our last one was this person right there, not the person sitting behind on the bus, but the person in the front seat. Who was that person? Who is that person? Why do we study that person? Why should we know about that person? What makes her so important, not only in Black history, but in American history? Why is that person so important? So we mentioned that once before. A lot of you did a great job with that one. Who is that person? And as we told you, that is Rosa Parks, that a lot of you recognized. What makes her important in Black history and in American history? Why do we study that person? What makes her so important? This is from Molly in 2nd grade, who sent me this email. Now remember, you can email me and we can get those on the morning messages as well. She says, "Hi, Mr. Long, it's Molly. P.S. This is for the morning messages about Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was an activist. She is important in the world because she stood up for rights for Black Americans, and she helped end segregation. She has also helped with making other people also understand how to stand up for their own rights, and she got put in jail because she refused to give up her seat to a white American. Although she helped make a lot of change, but there is still a little bit more to go." There certainly is. We can always make more change, but a super job by Molly, our 2nd grader, to get her thoughts on paper. But why Rosa Parks was so important, she refused to give up that front seat and moved to the back to show that everyone should be treated equally, no matter the color of your skin. Genevieve put together this little mini slideshow. Genevieve is in 1st grade. She identified the person as Rosa Parks, then said Rosa Parks was a civil rights leader. She refused to give up her bus seat for a white person, so she was arrested. People thought this was unfair, so they boycotted the buses. This means they refused to ride them. This definitely hurt the bus companies because they didn't make money. After 1 year of the bus boycott, the government finally changed the laws. Now everyone could ride the bus and sit wherever they wanted to sit. Great job, Genevieve. That's true. Most of Black people, they boycotted the bus. They said, you know what, if you're going to make us sit in the back at all times, we're not going to pay our money and pay you to serve us on the bus. And that really hurt the bus companies because they couldn't make any money. Great job by Genevieve. She made this slide in conclusion. There's a picture of Rosa Parks right there, right next to a person we studied earlier this week. That's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. there in the background. They worked together on that bus boycott. And Genevieve says one person can make a difference. That is true. And that one person can be you by the way that you act, not only during Black History Month, but throughout every month of your life to make a difference and stand up for what you believe is unjust treatment and not fair. So good job, Rosa Parks. Great job, Genevieve. This one comes from Nikhil in 5th grade. What was Rosa Parks known for? He says Rosa Parks is known for the time when she refused to give up her bus seat to a white person. She got arrested, and this caused the Montgomery bus boycott. That's in Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. The Black people walked everywhere. Then finally, a year later, the Supreme Court said it was unfair. Great job, Nikhil, who did his research on Rosa Parks as well. So you can see why Rosa Parks is such an important person, not only in Black history, but in American history as well. This comes from Kate Jansen. Why was Rosa Parks important? She's very good at all of the graphics on slideshows. She says Rosa Parks is an African-American woman that did peaceful protests to help stop racism. One of her most famous protests was when she refused to give up her seat on a bus. This helped bring attention to the topic of segregation that was happening to African Americans on different forms of transportation. This helped get us closer to everyone's dream to end racism. Very nicely done, Kate Jansen from 5th grade. Excellent slides. Then we have this video that comes from our friend Ava in 1st grade, and she caught a glimpse of him. She even admitted, Mr. Long, I didn't watch all of the morning messages. That's okay. But I did catch who the mystery person was as we celebrate Black History Month. Let me turn up the volume right here. Here we go. And let's listen into Ava, what she has to say.
So I did not watch the whole morning message, but that is Rosa Parks. I just watched until I saw the picture, and I know it was Rosa Parks. Bye.
Good job. She knew right from the picture that was Rosa Parks. So next time, Ava, you can tell us why Rosa Parks was so important on your video as well. But super job to send that video in. I very, very much appreciate the students who are figuring out how to do slides or videos. It's fun to put those into the morning messages. Okay, so celebration of Black History Month continues Who is our next person going to be? There's the picture right there. Now, if you're a sports fan, and especially a baseball fan, you should know who that person is and why this person is important. That person played for the Brooklyn Dodgers before they became the Los Angeles Dodgers of today, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers, by the way. They won the World Series last season. The Brooklyn Dodgers, and what makes this person so important? Who is he, for one thing? And I'll tell you that, but some of you will probably already know here in your head who that person is as we continue to celebrate Black History Month. All right, who is that person right there? That, of course, is Jackie Robinson. What makes him so important in baseball history, in Black American history, and basically in American history, in the history of sport? Very, very important person, and what he went through to get where he ended up. Very, very important. One of my heroes. In fact, in my office, I have a framed poster of Jackie Robinson because I admire him so much about what he went through and what he fought for on behalf of people with black skin and with any skin other than white, what he went through. So tell me why he is important and what he means to the sporting world and why he is such an important person that we study in Black History Month. You can send those to longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Lots of you are sending slides. You can send a video. You can send an email like Molly did. You can send a photo, whatever you feel is most important in the way that you share your message. We want to make sure we get that on the morning messages. That's where you send it right there, longc@nclac.k12.or.us. All right, let's get to our contest that we do every other day here on the morning messages. I knew this one would be an easy one. Where is this photo taken? Well, that's a pretty simple one, especially if you're hungry for lunch or hungry for dinner. Where is that photo? Was taken right in Happy Valley. There's Nikhil. He always does the Spinaruskis. He says that was at Five Guys Burgers and Fries. He is exactly right. Great job, Nikhil. Then we have Kate Jansen, who says that was Five Guys Burgers and Fries. I know this was a pretty easy one. It's making me hungry right now as I record these right around lunchtime. There's Genevieve, who's getting really good at these slides. She says, hi, Mr. Long. The mystery place is Five Guys, and their cheeseburgers are so good. Yes, they are. They are quite tasty. I can't get enough of those. So there's Five Guys right there. And who solved that? Well, we had the people who sent in slides and some people who just sent me in the answer, and that's fine too. Nikhil, we saw his slide. We saw Kate's. Molly just sent me the answer. She said it was Five Guys, and she put about 70,000 exclamation points after that. I thought that was pretty funny. And Genevieve, we saw her slide as well. Great job for those of you that solved the mystery picture. Let's have another one, shall we? Where in Happy Valley did Mr. Long take this photo, or at least find this photo on Google? Let's see. Now, this one is another building in our area. I'll give you a hint. That's another school in our area that has a name similar to our school names. Very similar. One word changes. Can you tell where that school is? Now, a lot of you probably have never been to that school unless you had a sporting event there. Maybe you had a concert there or some kind of after-school program when we had after-school programs. What school is that? It's not far from us, and it has a similar name to us. It is in Happy Valley. What school is that? If you know, you can send the answer right here to longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Always love hearing from you. Can you figure out what that mystery place is? Where is that place? That's another school nearby. And I would hate to say that's a rival. It's not really a rival. Of course, we love the students from there as well. I'm sure you have lots of friends maybe from that school. Send it right here to longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Now, before we move on to the joke of the day, we always have some catch-up photos or videos to show you. And a lot of these right now are from our Mountain Dew Award winners from last Friday. We're so proud of all of them. If you win an award at school, make sure you send in a photo of you holding that award or a video, which we had someone do as well. Let's get to those right here. There's Molly, who we've heard of throughout these morning messages. She's holding up her certificate for being extra responsible. And you can see the little card that she gets for a free ice cream cone from Baskin Robbins. She actually sent me a thank you note for that. Thank you, Molly, for sending that. We're very, very deserving. We're very proud of her. There's Camila from Mrs. Ireland's room. She also won a Mountain Dew Award and got free ice cream. Congratulations to Camila, who's showing that off with a big smile on her face. There's Addie Lamb from Mrs. Olson's room as well. Addie shows responsibility by being on time and very engaged in class. She also reminds others to follow the rules and be responsible. Great job, Addie. Congratulations congratulations. She got her free ice cream certificate as well. I know she did because she thanked me for it. Maybe she's already used it. She doesn't have a hook to her Mountain Dew award right there. There are the Bray twins from kindergarten, Ainsley on the left, Abby on the right. So proud of both of them from Miss Lawrence's classroom. Congratulations. Hopefully you get to use your ice cream. Maybe share it with your 4th grade sister as well. But congratulations to both Ainsley and Abby, who are new to our school this year, the Bray family. We're glad they're a part of our school. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy those, and very well deserved, by the way. Then we have Judy. This is from Mrs. Neal's kindergarten. There's Judy on the left, who was watching the Friday Howl, and then was so surprised her mom caught her on camera winning the award. You can see right up on that screen she's getting her award. She was so surprised, and there's a picture of her after she received her award in the mail from Miss Bell, or she got it during supply pickups. Looks like a little sewing machine in the back room. Maybe Judy can do some sewing projects as well, but she's got her free ice cream card as well. Congratulations, Judy from kindergarten, and thanks for sending in those couple of pictures. Those are great. And then we have Kate Jansen, who, of course, put it on a slide for us. She's got hers right there. Kate Jansen from Mr. Cook and Mrs. Grimm's class. We can always rely on Kate. That's a little small for me to read. Let's see if I can read it there. This girl tackles all of her schoolwork using her best skills every single day and creates work she can be proud of. Kate brings a terrific attitude to class each morning and is a terrific classmate who participates in class discussions thoughtfully and is willing to work hard and accomplish hard things. Stay amazing, Kate. Wow, I had to use my super X-ray vision to read that so small on the screen. But congratulations, Kate Jansen. Very well deserved. She's won an award before, too, for always participating in the morning messages. I can always count on her. She is an all-star student, just like many of you who tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm so thankful for all of you who tune into the morning messages. Tell your friends about them as well. And then we have Ava, who sent in a video about her morning messages, and not her morning messages, her Mountain Dew award. She sent in a video about it. Now, you can always send videos. As you can tell, those are my favorites. So let's see what Ava has to say about her Mountain Dew award that she won last Friday.
So I have my Mountain Dew award right here. I never even thought I was going to get picked. But, and I was just watching the morning messages, as you could hear.
There it is. Hi. Ava Davis, nominated by Mrs. Bell, our school counselor. Great job, Ava. Thanks for sending in that video. Always fun to receive those. You know what's always also fun is our joke of the day. You know what makes them the most fun is when we get actual videos to us. And once again, Aaron Hamlin has come through from 1st grade. All right, Aaron, I want to hear these. You always come up with some good jokes. Let's hear from Aaron. The joke of the day coming up right here, straight from Aaron. Let's hear it.
Hi, Mr. Long.
Hi, Aaron.
This is your joke.
All right.
What will a moose do if he calls when you're not home?
What will a moose do if he calls when you're not home? What will a moose do if he calls when you're not home? Let's see. Moose have antlers. They're big. Will he leave his antler? What will a moose do if he calls when you're not home? I'm stumped, Aaron. You're going to have to tell us. What will a moose do if he calls when you're not home? Let's hear it, Aaron.
He'll leave a detailed moosage.
Oh, a detailed moosage. That's right. If a moose called and I wasn't home, I would want a detailed moosage. Super job, Aaron. We always love hearing from you. I love the videos. If you can get yourself videoed telling a joke, those are my favorite. He'll leave a detailed moosage. Very smart, Aaron. That's a great joke. Thanks for sending that in. If you have a joke of the day, and if you have the courage like Aaron does to record yourself telling that joke, email it, send a video of you telling it to Mr. Long. You know where to get a hold of me right now. longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Great job, Aaron Hamlin. Always love receiving those jokes. Take Aaron's lead. Send some video jokes in to me. Those are my favorite ones. That's what makes the morning messages so much fun. I'm glad you guys tune in every Monday. Speaking of tuning in, have a super day today. We'll be back at this on Monday, so make sure you tune in on Monday morning. Want to know, can you identify what makes Jackie Robinson so important as we move along during Black History Month? Can you get that mystery photo? It's another school in the area that has a name similar to ours. And of course, send in your jokes, send in your photos, and anything else you want to tell Mr. Long about, you can always email him. Always love hearing from you. I look forward to getting your emails over the weekend. And we'll see you right back here for the morning messages on Monday.